Hello everyone, welcome you all again. In the previous classes, we have done the problems related to the discriminant from the quadratic equation. It's turn to solve the word problems from the chapter quadratic equation. There are few forms of the problems that is there from the quadratic equation which may be asked in the board examination. So first you can see speed problem, second numbers, third mensuration, etc. These are a few forms which are most important for the board examination CBSE. So we will start with the speed problem. Every time whenever you will see the speed problem, you have to relate this speed with distance and time. You know that speed is equals to distance divided by time. Clearly you understand that speed is inversely proportional to time if distance is constant. For the fixed distance, the speed is always inversely proportional to the time. Say for example, कुनै एउटा जग्गादेखि अर्को जग्गा जानुपर्ने, लेट्स से डिस्टेन्स इज 100 किलोमिटर्स. 100 किलोमिटर्सको डिस्टेन्स छ, तपाईको स्पिड कम्ती हुँदाखेरि 5 घण्टा लाग्दैछ भने बेसी स्पिड भयो भने त 5 घण्टा लाग्दैन नि त, 2-3 घण्टामा पुगिहाल्छ. सो इफ स्पिड इज इन्क्रिज, टाइम विल बी डिक्रिज. If speed is decreased, the total time taken will be increased. That's why inversely proportional. This will be used here in case of speed problems. That's why I have explained here, we have to use that speed is equals to distance by time. Every time in mathematics, in class 10 CBSE boards, whenever you will see the problems related to the speed, there will be the use of speed as a distance divided by time. Now next, the first problem that you can see here on the screen, a motorboat whose speed in still water is 18 km per hour, which takes 1 hour more to go 24 km upstream, that to return to downstream to the same spot, find the speed of the stream. So you think of that, you are there in a boat and you are rowing the boat. If you are going downward, water is also flowing in that direction, and if the speed of your boat is 0 also, but still it will move downward. But if you add the speed, if you give your speed, that means speed of the boat, then the total speed will increase. But remember, you are going upward against the stream. Then if your speed is smaller, then you cannot move upward. Clear? Because the stream's speed is more, that means you will be drawn towards downward. It means that during downstream, the speed will be added. During upstream, speed will be subtracted. Remember, your speed should be more than the speed of stream to go upward. That means upstream. That is the meaning here. So here, motorboat whose speed in still water, that means that is the speed of boat is given to us. So solution here, since given speed of boat in still water is 18 km per hour. We are supposed to find it out the speed of stream. Let x kilometer per hour be the speed of STREAM stream, speed of stream which takes let T1 hours to cover the distance. What is the distance? Total distance is 24 km. Let x km per hour be the speed of stream which takes T1 hours to cover the distance 24 km downward. Down, STREAM, downstream, and T2 hours to cover the same distance with same speed upstream. After assuming this, can you guess which value is bigger, T1 or T2? T1 is time taken to go downward. ओह्रालो जानु त कम्ती टाइम लाग्छ. T2 is the time to go upward. That means definitely T2 is bigger than or more than T1. Remember this. So after that, what we need? Here we have assumed the speed is x kilometer per hour. That is the speed of a stream, and speed of boat is already given to us. First, we will find it out total speed. In two cases, number one, upstream, and second, downstream. First, we'll be doing this downstream. In downstream, your speed and speed of stream will be added. I repeat, your speed, that means speed of boat and speed of stream will be added. So it will be 18 plus x kilometer per hour. But while going upward, the speed of boat should be bigger than the speed of stream. Then only to move upward is possible. That's why what you need to write, 18 minus x. Don't write x minus 18. Instead of going upward, you will reach somewhere down there. So these are the total speed that we can see in upstream and the downstream. Now next, you know that since we know that speed is equals to distance divided by time. So look at here. First one. For upstream, speed is 18 minus x. Total distance is 24 kilometers. And for upstream, you can see that T2 is the time to go upstream. So this is T2. And second case, you can see that for this downstream, speed is 18 plus x. Total distance is same, 24 kilometer, because it is returned to the same spot, and time is T1 that we already have assumed. Check it out here. T1 hours to cover the distance 24 kilometer downstream. So here we will be finding out the value of T2. Here we will be finding out the value of T2. T2 can be expressed as 24 divided by 18 minus x. We'll be taking this as equation number 1. Secondly, here T1 can be obtained as 24 divided by 18 plus x. This will be equation number 2. You know that if cross multiplication is possible, then cross movement is also possible. This 18 minus x and T2 will exchange their places. So we got that T2 and the value of T1, not actually value, expressions of T2 and T1 in terms of x. Now we will see the relation of their time. Look at here. Takes 1 hour more. That means difference of time is 1 hour. That means suppose time to go downstream is 4 hours, then time to go upstream is 5 hours. That this question wants to explain. So the difference of time to go upstream and the downstream is 1. So what we will be writing here, so which one is bigger? T2 is bigger than T1. So definitely T2 minus T1 is equals to 1. That is the difference. This is the main part. So how much is T2? We will replace from here. T2 is 24 by 18 minus x, and minus T1 is 24 divided by 18 plus x. This gives us 1. In a quadratic equation, in the previous video, we have solved such type of problems. Here, if you multiply the denominator, you will be getting that 18 minus x into 18 plus x. So this 24 will multiply 18 plus x, cross multiply unsa, minus this 24 will multiply 18 minus x, which is equals to 1. Now 24 multiplied by 18 plus 24x, minus into plus, minus 24 multiplied by 18, minus into minus, plus 24x, whole divided by, here you can see that this is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, so we can write that 18 square minus x square, a square minus b square, which is equals to 1. Here 24 into 18, 24 into 18 has same sign, we can remove it. So which implies 24 plus 24 is 48x divided by 18 square is 324 minus x square, which is equals to 1, and go with the cross multiplication. We will be getting that 48x is equals to 324 minus x square. Take all the terms to the left hand side, we will be getting that x square plus 48x, and it gives us minus 324 is equals to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. Now we have reached here with the quadratic equation. We will solve it, we will find it out the values of x from here, and one of the value will be positive and another will be negative, or whatever may be the value of x. So here x is actually the speed of stream that we are finding here. So equation here is x square plus 48x minus 324 is equals to 0. Now, if you want to use the quadratic formula, you can use it, but for you, I am solving this using middle term splitting. So to use the middle term splitting, look at here. In the first there is 1, at the end there is 324. We have to find it out the two factors of 324 whose difference is 48. Let me write first here x square. So this is plus x minus 324 is equals to 0. Here will be minus, because plus into minus minus. By subtracting two numbers we should be getting 48. Now how to get this? Look at here, 324 is actually 18 multiplied by 18, and 18, if you break 18, we will be getting 2 3s are 6, 3s are 18. From here also we will be getting 2 3s are 6, 3s are 18. In this way also we can divide this 324. Now taking these numbers, we have to find it out two such numbers whose, what is the sum or difference? Whose difference is 48. Whose difference is 48. We will find it out from here. So 48 is even number. So both the sides, both the numbers should be either even or odd. So that's why there are two 2's. That two 2's will be distributed. I'll write 1 2 here, another is here. Now I will take out of these 4 3's here with this 3 3 3 and another with this. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 2s are 54, and here 3 2s are 6. Look at here, 54 minus 6 is 48. That is the idea. Always you have to follow that even or odd cases. Once you follow that even and odd cases, it will be very easy to factorize using middle term splitting, right? So what we have here is, what is that? This is 54 and another is 6. After that we will be solving like this, x square plus this one I think you can do easily, minus 6x minus 324 is equals to 0, which implies if you take x as common, you will be getting that x plus 54, and from here if you take minus 6 as common, you will be getting again x minus 54 for sure. So from this two you can see that x plus 54 is one of the term and one of the factor, and another factor is x minus 6, which is equals to 0. Now again the product of the two numbers, two forms, two linear polynomials as 0, that means one of them must be 0. So we will be writing either x plus 54 is equals to 0 or x minus 6 is equals to 0. You can see here. So from here you can see that the value of x as minus 54 and another the value of x as 6. But you know that what is that x? X is the speed. So speed cannot be negative, as x is speed, which implies x cannot be equals to minus 54. Therefore, required speed of stream x is equals to 6 kilometer per hour. So finally we reached to the conclusion. So this is the solution, and this is the very easy method. There are various methods to solve such type of problems, out of which this is one of the easiest way to solve the problem. Every time what I suggest you is that you convert the given information in terms of time, then find the relation of time. Clear? Here what I did, I find out the speed, upstream speed and downstream speed. After that, I assumed times, different times for upstream and downstream without looking the given time, difference of the time, that is 1 hour. Then after what I did, I found the expression in terms of time, and that expressions just are used in the given information, and we obtain the solution. So next problem that you can see here on the board is find two positive integers whose sum and product are respectively 22 and 120. Now look at here, one case, two positive numbers. Suppose one is x, another is y. Their sum is 22 and their product is 120. In examination, the question will not be asked that this is from the quadratic equation or this problem is from linear equation, like that. This will be given directly. From there, you should understand that by looking in the problem only, you should understand that whether the given problem is from a pair of linear equations or the quadratic equation, or which of the chapter of the algebra. So this is the expressions by assuming two positive numbers as x and y. Now find it out y from here. We will be getting 22 minus x, and replace here x into 22 minus x. It will be 120, multiply it, you will be getting the quadratic form. Solve it, factorize it, or use the quadratic formula, you will be getting the two positive numbers. Another way, remember, if the sum of two numbers are 30, sum is 30. If one of the number is 10, then second will be 20. And if one of the number is 12, another is 18. If one of the number is 7, another is 23. Suppose this we will be taking as given. Then with respect to given, how to express this second one? So this 20 is actually total minus given. Simple. This is 30 minus given is 12. This is 30 minus given is 7. So that is the way. So here, any one of the method or any one of the idea that you can use here to find it out the value of x and y. So we'll assume that let x be a positive integer. Therefore, another number is equals to total sum. How much is the total sum? Total sum is 22. And the given number that we assumed here as x, so the another number will be 22 minus x, because we are doing the quadratic equation in one variable. You can check it. One of the number is x, another is 22 minus x. If you add these two, x will be removed. You will be getting that the sum is 22. So here, according to the problem, where product of the numbers is 120. That means x into 22 minus x, which is equals to 120, which implies x into 22, 22x minus x into x square is equals to 120. Rearrange it, minus x square plus 22x minus 120 is equals to 0. Multiplying all terms with minus, we will be getting that x square minus 22x plus 120 is equals to 0. So again we reached there in the quadratic equation. Now we will solve it and we will obtain the value. So here we can see that x square minus 22x plus 120 is equals to 0. Or else if you use the quadratic method, quadratic polynomial method. There, you know that quadratic polynomial will be x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. If you use this also directly, you will be getting the same equation. If you put is equals to 0, x square sum is 22, product is 120. Surprisingly, look at here. So in such type of problems, you can use directly this also. So here, let us try to use the quadratic formula. So first of all, what you need to do, comparing this equation 1 with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So we will be getting that value of a is 1, value of b is minus 22, and value of c is 120. First we will find it out discriminant. D is b square minus 4ac. So this is equals to b square means minus 22 whole square minus 4 into a into c is 120. Now 22 square is 484. I suggest you memorize square till 30. It will help you a lot to solve the various different forms of the problems from the different chapters in class 10. That means if you know these values, then this is not time consuming. Directly you can use the value 120 into 4, 480. Now subtracting it, we'll be getting 4. This 4 is greater than 0, so definitely there exists real roots. So we got the value of d. So using quadratic formula, therefore using quadratic formula, x can be obtained as minus b plus minus square root of d divided by 2a. So here minus, in place of b, look at your minus 22 already is there, plus minus square root of d is 4 divided by 2 into a is 1. So it will be 22 plus minus 2 divided by 2 ones are 2. That is the value of x. Therefore the value of x will be either 22 plus 2 by 2, which is equals to 24 by 2, which is equals to 12. And another, if you'll use minus 22 minus 2 divided by 2, which will be 20 divided by 2, which is equals to 10. Now look at here, at the end we have two positive values. But here how to write the solution is, just do one thing. If, look at here, x is, if you'll take x is 12, and another number that we know that is 22 minus x, which gives us 22 minus 12, which is equals to 10. So one of the number is 12, one of the set of the numbers is 12 and 10. And another, if you'll use that x is equals to 10, then another number that you know that 22 minus x, it will be 22 minus 10, it gives us 12. So ultimately the two positive integers whose sum is 22 and product is 120 are 12 and 10. Therefore, at last you have to write this. Required numbers are 10 and 12. So this is the solution. Sometimes you will be getting that one of the value will be negative. Just exclude it. That value should be excluded. And what you need to do, just exclude that value and use only one value. So the required numbers are 10 and 12. These are the methods, these are the ways that how we can solve the problem. Now next is that find two consecutive positive integers whose product is 156. Same type of problem. You know that consecutive integers are one more than the preceding number. So let x be a positive number, positive integer. Therefore, its consecutive is x plus 1, and their product according to the problem we have product of the numbers. One of the number is x, another is x plus 1, which is equals to product of the numbers as 156. If you multiply it, x into x square plus x1s are x, this is 156 is equals to 0. Now again we got the quadratic equation. We will solve it and we'll find it out the value of x. Now next what we will be doing here is we'll use the factorization once again. So we have x square plus x minus 156 is equals to 0. Here you can see here is 1. So x square plus x minus 156 is equals to 0. Again, under subtraction, we should be getting 1 under subtraction. So what are the two values? That two values we are finding out here. 156. With this, 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are 16, 2 3s are 6, 2 9s are 18, 39, 3 and 13. Now here 1 is odd number, so one in one of the side you have to take the odd number, another is even. Here odd are 3 and 13, another even is 2 and 2. So 2 2s are 4. Let me keep 4 as one of the side. 13 3s are 39, but look at here, 39 and 4 under subtraction is not giving us 1. So it means that give that 3 to this 4. So 4 3s are 12 and here will be 13. So another pair is 13 and 12. So 13 minus 12 will be there, which implies x square plus 13 into x, 13x, minus 12x, minus 156 is equals to 0. From here take x as common, you will be getting that x plus 13. From there minus 12 is common, so he will be getting again x plus 13, which is equals to 0. From here you know that there is x plus 13 and another is x minus 12, which is equals to 0. Either x plus 13 is equals to 0 or x minus 12 is equals to 0. From here x is equals to minus 13 and from here x is equals to 12. Now we have two values, but what is that x? X is the positive value, therefore x cannot be equals to minus 13, therefore the value of x is 12. If one of the value is 12, then what is its conjugative? That is 13. Therefore required numbers are 12 and 13. So this is the solution for this problem. Now next, again we have the speed problem. A motorboat whose speed in still water is 9 km per hour goes 15 km downstream and comes back to the same spot, that means same distance, in a total time of 3 hours and 45 minutes. Find the speed of a stream. In a shortcut way, I am explaining you. We already have solved this problem before. Here just I will give you the idea how to solve this problem. Look at here. Such type of speed problems, better to use the concept of the speed, that concept of the time, and you know that speed is inversely proportional to the time. So what we'll be using here, again upstream and downstream. For upstream, speed will be 9 minus x, and x is the speed of stream, and for downstream speed will be 9 plus x. Let for this time is t1 and this is time is t2. You know that more time will be taken while going upward than the downward. So here total time, they have said the total time. So the equation that you can see that t1 plus t2 is equals to 3 hours and 45 minutes. So distance is same. Distance is 15 km. So time is equals to distance by speed. That also can be used. So first one, t1 will be, distance is 15. You can see that t1 is for upstream, it will be 9 minus x. And second, t2 will be 15 divided by 9 plus x. Just follow the method that we have solved before this question. So this is the value of t2. So just replace there in place of t1 plus t2 and simplify it, you will get the solution. But there, in place of t1, this is 15 divided by 9 minus x plus 15 divided by 9 plus x which is equals to 3 hours and 45 minutes. That minutes should be converted in terms of hours. So it will be 3 hours plus 45 divided by 60 hours. So 15 3s are 45, 15 4s are 60. So it will be 3 plus 3 divided by 4. 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 3, 15 divided by 4. 15 divided by 9 minus x plus 15 divided by 9 plus x. Now just simplify this. You will be getting a quadratic equation. Solve it, you will get the speed of stream. This is only a basic idea. We already have solved this problem, this type of problem. Now you can see a problem here on the board that is related to the mensuration. You can see that the sum of the areas of two squares is 468 centimeter square and difference of their perimeters is 24 centimeter. Find the length of the side of two squares. There are two squares whose area, sum of their areas is 468 centimeter square and difference of their perimeters is 24. We are supposed to find it out the side of that two squares. First we'll assume it solution. Let x and y be the sides of two squares. We'll say that one of them is bigger than another. Let's take this square with the side x is bigger than the square whose side is y. So first thing is that here sum of the areas of two squares means you know that the area of a square is side square or side into side. If x as one of the sides, so area will be x square. And sum means we have to add. And area of another square is y square. And this is equals to 468. So it gives us one of the equation. And second is that difference of their perimeter. Here you can see that difference is always positive and you know that the value of x is bigger. Here you should remember the formula to find it out, the perimeter of square. The perimeter of a square formula is 4 into side because a square has, I am explaining it, 4 sides, suppose xx, xx. So perimeter means sum of the length of the boundaries, x plus x plus x plus x, this gives us 4x. And for area, there should be the product of two dimensions. That dimension should be separated by a perpendicular line. That means that dimension should have a 90-degree angle. Then two of these sides that we need to multiply, we will be getting the area because the concept of area is product of two dimensions and perimeter is length of the boundary. So here the problem said that the difference of their perimeters means, in second case I am writing here, you can see that one of the perimeter is 4x, which is bigger because x, the length x is bigger, and another is 4y. Their difference is 24. So we can say that this is equation number 2. Now if we'll solve this equation and equation number 2, we will be getting the value of x and y. But remember that once we are getting this to equation, these equations are not from the linear equations. There's only a linear equation, but this is a quadratic equation, and you know that a quadratic equation has two roots. So from here we can see that all the terms are divisible by 4. So we will divide all the terms with 4. So we will be writing here, dividing all terms by 4. Here is x, here will be y, and 4 6 are 24. Let's take here y as minus y is equals to 6 minus x, and to make this negative sign, we'll multiply all the terms with minus again. So we will be getting that y as minus into minus. I'll write x in first and that 6 in the second. So this is one of the value, that the value of y as x minus 6. We will say that this is equation number 2 because we are assuming this as a equation number 1. Now what we will be doing, that this y will be replaced with x minus 6. It implies x square plus, in place of y we will be writing that x minus 6 whole square is equals to 468. It implies, here you have to use the formula of a minus b whole square. I already have told you that a square minus 2ab, x into 6, 6x, double of 6x is 12x, plus square of 6 is 36. Let's take this 468 to the side also, 468, which is equals to 0. So x square plus x square is 2x square, and here minus 12x, and 468 minus 36, 8 minus 6 is 2, 6 minus 3 is 3, there is 432, but minus 432 will be there. You can see that all the numbers are even numbers, so we will divide all the terms with 2, so we will be getting that x square minus 6x minus 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12, which is equals to 0. Now we reached here in a quadratic equation. X square minus 6x minus 216 is equals to 0. If you remember, 216 is the cube of 6. That means 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6 is 216. If you want to use the factorization, you should get two factors whose difference is 6, because x square minus x minus 216 is equals to 0. Here is 6 plus into minus, it will give us minus. So we will be finding out two factors of 216 whose difference should be 6. Now to get the difference 6, there are 3 6 multiplied here. So 2 into 3, 2 into 3, 2 into 3. You can see that there are 3 2's, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Now look at here, this 6 is even number. So to get the even number, either both numbers should be even or both numbers should be odd. There are already 2. That means it is not possible to get both the factors and odd factors. So what we can do here is, that 2 should be separated into the parts. In one of the side I am writing 2, in another side I am writing 2 2's. Now from this 3 you can take one of the 3 here, and 2 3's there, that is also one of the option. Now 3 3's are 9, 9 2's are 18 2's are 36, 3 2's are 6, 36 minus 6 will not give us 6. So what we'll be doing, take this 3 to this side, 3 3's are 9 2's are 18, 3 2's are 6 2's are 12. Now we are getting that 2 3's are 6, 6 3's are 18, and here 3 2's are 6 2's are 12, and 18 minus 12 is 6. So we will be writing here 18 minus 12. If you follow the trick of this even and odd, the middle term splitting will be very easy. So now x square minus 18x minus into minus plus 12x minus 216 is equals to 0. You know that during multiplication always you have to follow this rule. S stands for sign, C stands for constant, V stands for variable. Every time whenever we multiply this type of polynomials, you have to multiply first sign, then after constant, that is coefficient. At the end only you have to multiply the variable. So x as common, we will be getting that x minus 18 from this 2. If you are finding that some kinds of difficulties to find it out the common, remember whatever you are going to get here, that should be here in another bracket, and it is for sure you will be getting same, because every calculation we have done here are correct. Now compare this to, here the x has coefficient 1, but here x has coefficient 12, that so 12 should be outside. So look at here, x minus 18 will be in one of the bracket, and another x plus 12 will be in another bracket is equals to 0. The product of two numbers we are getting 0, so one of them must be 0 or both are 0. Either x minus 18 is equals to 0 or x plus 12 is equals to 0. From here the value of x is 18, and from here the value of x is minus 12. But what is that x? X and y are the sides of a square, so that's why x cannot be equals to minus 12. So we got one of the side of the square. I'll write here x cannot be equals to minus 12. Therefore, the value of x is 18 centimeter. So we got the side of one of the square. To get the side of another square, you can follow that equation number 2, that is y is equals to x minus 6. Equation number 2 implies y is equals to x minus 6. So the value of x is 18. 18 minus 6, that is equals to 12 centimeter. So This are the actual answer of this problem, this question. So these are the sides of two squares, x as 18, y as 12. Required sides of two squares are 18 centimeter and 12 centimeter. If you want to verify, let's verify it. First thing is that sum of their areas is 468. So if side is 18, so square of 18 is 324. Another side is 12, square of 12 is 144. 4 plus 4, 8, 3, 2 plus 4, 6, 4, 468. We got the 468 centimeter square as the area. So first part is verified. Second, difference of their perimeters. 4 into x, 18 4s are 72. 4 into y, 12 4s are 48. Minus 48 will be giving us 24. So our solution is correct. With this method, you can find it out. You can verify whether the solution that you have obtained are correct or not. But you are not going to get that much time in the board examination that to solve it and to verify it whether your answer is correct or not, because within 3 hours of time you have to solve 80 marks of questions and total number of questions will be 38 that you already have gone through it because it is already given there in the sample paper and all. So if you'll get the time, then you can verify your answers, every answers, but that much time will not be provided for you because within 3 hours you have to solve 80 marks questions in which you will be getting 38 different questions from 7 different units of 5 different sections of different types. That means you'll be not getting enough time to verify your answer. But doing in hurry and getting the mistakes, or take quite let's say 1 minute extra but solve wisely to get the correct answer. The second option you should follow. Let 1 minute extra can take by the question, but whatever you will be solving, the answer should be correct. Then only mind will be stress free. You can solve more and more questions without any stress. So that's much for this class. We have solved almost all types of the problems from the quadratic equation. Keep learning, keep watching. And another thing is that these are the problems that we can see. We already have seen in the previous year CBSE board examinations. Who can say in this year also you will be getting the same types of questions in the CBSE. Keep learning, keep enjoying, because more you practice, more you learn. That is the main mantra of mathematics. Thank you.